It's that week, it's really special. It was my birthday, we have Thanksgiving, we have Black Friday. I don't know if I'm participating in that, but it is that time of year to shop, to spend, as if we didn't spend this entire year, but we're probably spending and shopping for other people. And yes, a lot of us will make videos around gifting for sneakerheads this time of year. I don't want to just do the traditional video though. I just kind of want to focus on what's pragmatic, what's realistic. If you were to ask me, hey, some stocking stuffers, what do you actually want? I'll give you my list.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days.
It's your girl TJ, back another video on Talks with TJ, and please be sure that you go on the video posted on the 22nd to vote for the sneaker I'll pay resale for. So this vote is about you all. Please be sure that you participate, and I will have a gift for one of the individuals that actually votes for the winning pair. So I appreciate you guys engaging and voting on that video. And again, you have until the 28th to vote. But today's video, it's about pragmatic gifts, at least in my mind, because we'll have so many different videos and there are tons of options of what you can get somebody. Clearly, if they're into sneakers, they probably want a sneaker. So good luck there, depending on what they want, especially if they wanted this pair. Side note, let's talk about this. I know it's a few days past and I'm hoping the trauma has settled down within your spirit and soul, because what in all the hell, sneakers? I just need to know also, because even though I had my pair, I still wanted to get a pair for a friend. Like, I'm still trying to spread around good sneaker karma. Great friend, great person, always helps me out when it comes to pairs. And I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna go for your size. Sneakers app is like, really? Is that what you think that's gonna happen? Yeah, actually, do we remember when I posted this short and reel on social media when we first heard that the reimagined Chicago was dropping?
That was a hot mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck.
And never have I ever heard more accurate audio for this drop than what we experienced. It was terrible on all fronts. First of all, I couldn't even get back into my sneakers account until after the drop, like hours after, and it's like, what good does that do anybody? So if it were me personally, would I immediately go out and pay resale? Probably not. I would just hope for restocks, and then if that doesn't happen, it would be that very painful pair that I just have to move on past. But I fully get everyone's frustration and anger, and I spoke with Business Insider more so about exclusive access, and I think Nike needing to be transparent there. If they choose to put out publicly, this is how we're gonna select these accounts. Well, now I think they need to kind of, you know, let us know, like, communicate with us, say something about the experience, because it was terrible. And I think it will taint the release and this pair in people's minds just because of how terrible the actual drop was. But I just wanted to speak on that. So clearly, if somebody in your life loves sneakers, they're just all about it, they probably want a pair, so good luck. Now, you may be able to catch some different restocks or different retros. I mean, we've seen the Georgetown 6 restock how many times? So if you're able to pick something up for them. Also, if it's New Balance and they are like smaller sizes and you're caught never able to get something for them, Naked Copenhagen, I've shopped there for myself for a few New Balance releases this year. So I would say take a look there and just, you know, hopefully shoes are not what they're asking you for, because they buy themselves shoes throughout the year. So let's step away from shoes. And again, I want this list to be pragmatic. If you were to ask me what are some really cool stocking stuffers to want or that you know would love to have, this is going to be my list, okay? Number one, first off, I see cleaners. That's always the thing that's put out there. And not that I haven't worked with companies before in relation to cleaners, and no, this is not sponsored in any way. But if I'm realistic based on my lifestyle, okay, I'm pretty aware and cognizant of like where I'm stepping and what I'm doing in certain pairs and what the weather is going to be like. So I don't have to deep clean like most of my sneakers. So therefore, like the whole cleaning kit, no. More than likely repellent spray. That's great for those suede pairs, canvas pairs, you know, any pairs that just have cotton, maybe mesh on them. I think that's great. That's stellar. But what's really practical for me, especially traveling as much as I have in 2022, Wipes, like I'm not kidding, you know. So, and shout out to Jack because he had his own collab. Okay, so we have I have his wipes right here, and to me personally, wipes are the thing, okay? You can easily stick them in your bag. Like I carry a hip pack pretty much at all times. You can take them in your bag. I put them in my backpack when I travel, my carry-on, and they are clutch if you happen to get a scuff or something on your shoe. Not to mention if you spill something on your clothes also, because I've used these as well to clean like small stains off. It works. So to me, just, you know, if we're being practical, I think wipes are actually something you could go ahead and get, and they can just take a handful, throw them in a bag, throw them in the car, and they're good to go. So wipes will be the very first thing. The second thing, I think this is something I need to do myself more, insoles. Not sticking with the factory insoles that shoes come with, because every pair will not give you the comfort of Adidas Ultra Boost or New Balance. Like every pair is just not going to give you that. I'm looking at you, retros. I'm looking at you. Not necessarily the 5 or like the 3, but it's known that if you want a more comfortable and customized fit, honestly, just go ahead and switch the insoles out. Now, there are tons of insoles. I've seen the ones where it's pretty much giving you kind of like a Boost feel, which I want to test that out, but I'll just go ahead and drop a few of them below that I'm thinking of trying out, because I want to be able to put them in various pairs to have my shoes be just as comfortable as possible. I'm all about comfort these days, so I think a great pair of insoles that are, you know, easily interchangeable, maybe 2 pairs so they can, you know, again, interchange them a little bit easier. But yeah, I would say insoles would be that next thing. And number 3, for this one, it may be a preference thing, but non-branded socks. And when I say non-branded, I don't mean socks that like are gonna fall apart in the wash as soon as you toss them in. No, I mean like stance socks, just because you're not worried about the brand logo on the socks themselves. That matters. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be stance, right? I have H&M socks that I wear all the time. You guys see them in videos. They have really unique colors from time to time, and I don't have to worry about pairing or matching them up, right? If I want to wear a Jordan, a Nike, a New Balance, and Adidas, it doesn't matter. It's all about the coordination of the sock with the actual shoe, not the branding itself. They don't clash. They don't look weird in any way, and some of us just don't want the logos to clash. If you have no problem with that, that's fine. You choose violence on a daily basis, that's cool for you. But if I just go ahead and reach for a pair of stance socks or H&M socks, I don't have to worry about anything. I can pack as many pairs as I want on a trip, and I'm not trying to coordinate or match the socks up. So I would say quality non-branded socks, that's also a really good gift. And then if we're moving like a little bit past those that are, you know, these gifts, because they really would fit like into a stocking, non-sneaker comfortable shoes, right? Not sneakers. They cannot be sneakers. But you guys know I love my Fear of God Californias, but if that price tag is a little too high for you at $190, $200 a pop, not to mention they're also really hard to find. So if you didn't catch them on that crazy 70% off sale by Fear of God when I picked up a lot of mainline items from 7th Collection, you can also just try the St. Mortis slides. Like I picked those up off Culture Kings. I wear those a lot. Matter of fact, if I think at any point that I may end up beating them up a little bit, I'll just wear those over me wearing my Californias, because those are more rare. They're gonna be more difficult for me to find in my size for retail. So yeah, I would say go ahead and just gift that person a pair of comfortable shoes that are not sneakers. And no, I'm not bringing up Crocs. I don't like the aesthetic of Crocs. I, like Jerry Lorenzo, think they're hideous. I also don't think they're as versatile as like a California or you putting on like one of the St. Mortis slides. I mean, come on, I'm not walking into just any and everywhere with Crocs on. I'm just not, personally. Versus I can dress up and dress down one of those slides, and oh, they're also covered. They don't have these porous holes in them so that your feet can get wet depending on the weather. No, I don't have to worry about that. So I think gifting them a pair of those. It could also be just another mule if you want to get them BIRKENSTOCK. I mean, I think I want to dive into getting a BIRKENSTOCK pair. I'm just not sure which one. I know Boston is like the one that everybody gets. So yeah, I am debating getting a BIRKENSTOCK pair, just because also I work from home, so you guys know comfort is king for me. So I am debating that, but I would say a non-sneaker related comfortable pair they can slip on and slip off all the time. So again, let's move away from that. And the very next item, this is not sneaker related, but realistically, if we're just out and about and we have our phone on us like all the time, right? Like if you're like me, you have your phone on you all the time, and you're probably communicating with friends, you're trying to snap pics of yourself and your kicks and all of that, your phone dies like relatively fast. It does. And if you're gonna be out all day, a portable charger is amazing. It comes in clutch, like the literal pun intended portable charger that I have. It's literally called Clutch, and you can get it for iPhone, you can get it for Android, and they come in 3 different colors. So yeah, go ahead and maybe treat someone to that, treat yourself to that, because I need that if I'm traveling, let's say on a plane, and they don't have an outlet for me to be able to plug my phone in. I don't want my phone dead on arrival when I get somewhere, and it's happened a few times, and I absolutely hate it. So I would say a cool little portable charger. Okay, this one is slim, it's not crazy thick, so I think it's really nice to be able to just slip into your pocket or your bag. Ladies, if you have like an actual clutch, you can slip it in there and you're fine. Night out, and your phone doesn't have to die. Also, ladies, don't put yourself in the position where your phone is dead, because the world is crazy, and you need to make sure you have access to be able to call for help or message somebody. So that's another very practical gift, at least I think in my mind. And if I had to pick any others, those are really it. I don't think the list needs to be long, crazy extensive. The video is already longer than I wanted it to be. But yeah, those are some gifts I think that are practical. Now, if you want them to have a little bling, some shine, okay, but also you can do it in a subtle way, like the new jewelry that I have on from Shop Gold. So I'm actually wearing the micro prong Cuban necklace. So I have on one that's 18-inch, one that is 20, and then I also have the bracelet as well, and I absolutely love it. So again, these are a little bit more subtle than what I've had on in the past. And then also new hoop earrings, so small. Again, daily wearable, subtle. Now you can go ahead and click on the link in the description box for the video, because they're running a crazy like 40% off sale during this Black Friday holiday season. So take advantage. You'll probably see much more posted on my Instagram at talks.with.tj, but it is the holiday. It's a great time to be selfless, to treat those you love and care about, whether it's family or friends. So maybe take some of these things into consideration if you're shopping for yourself or somebody in your life that loves sneakers, or maybe they just love jewelry, love a little bling. All right. I appreciate you as always. Act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.